What's good, y'all? Faux Farmer Darryl here, and I am still not a real damn farmer. If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, as I will be bringing you content because it is my civil duty to grow something for you. Today's video, we have something really cool. It's my love story, or my love-hate story with my first ever tomato grow. It was weird, it was fun, it was, yeah, check it out. I know, my tomato split. This ain't a good thing, but it ain't a bad thing either. Now, splitting is due really for me overwatering, putting a lot of nutrients in that plant, and the inside growing faster than the outside. It's still good though. It looked really good. I cut it open. It looked great on the inside. Healthy, juicy, soft but still a little firm so it wasn't mushy. Lots of seeds. I was very impressed. And the taste is what I got. And I don't like tomatoes, but man. And yes, it definitely tasted good, without a shadow of a doubt. Now you'll notice the curves on this tomato plant, and it's curvy, it's ugly. It just kind of loops around like a little roller coaster. And you see it right there. Ouch. And you see another curve right there. Ouch. Heck of a curve. The next thing you're going to say is, how come you just didn't use steel galvanized cages? That would have never happened. I understand that. It just seems as of lately, I've just seen too many things in cages. So I kind of wanted to give this plant a break and see what it did on its own if it was free. That's it. Anyway, back to the plant. You could see this plant kind of take a shape of its own. It really only directed itself toward the light. So when I had this plant in the tent, I would have it mounted up against the tent, and all that light was coming from above. So it was a great experience to see this plant just do its own thing. And each extended stem, each extended branch, which I have 5 there, were producing its own tomatoes. And they were producing them in different stages. You can see on the far end, which is your longest stem, that had the most mature tomatoes. And then this stem itself, you can see them start to color. But your farthest stem, which is even more stockier, had the reddest tomatoes, but also some new baby growth happening there. So that was really nice to see this plant kind of morph into its own thing and really just follow the light. All it needed was the light. It didn't need any support. And I know you may say, well, Darryl, those roots looked absolutely terrible in that rock wool. Well, when we see further in this video, you'll see why that happened. But as far as the health of the plant, there wasn't much pruning done. I took off some leaves just because it had gotten too bushy. But all in all, this plant was going to take off and keep taking off and continue to grow on its own. And that's what I loved about this tomato plant. On top of the tomatoes being so tasty, it was this effervescent taste that I really can't describe. If you're not growing, then you really can't describe how much more fresh the taste is. But whenever you hear something in a restaurant or a slogan in a restaurant say fresh this or fresh that, trust me, it is not as fresh tasting as you would believe. First thing I did, grab my rock wool block. It's on the top rack there. Can you see it? And then this. So what I'm going to do here is try to move this tomato plant into this block here. I've already put some nutrients in here that I spilt out, but I've got some more. So I am just going to shimmy it out. I've pulled some roots. I definitely pulled some roots. But I am just going to try to put it in here. And I am squishing it, doing major damage to so much. But I'm gonna see what happens here. All right, so I've got some nutrients, or nutrient-based water. Check the pH on it. And I am going to flood this rock wool with it. Man, I did some root damage. I know I did. I know I did. This plant was probably like, what the entire fuck? All right, I'm learning as I'm going. But let's see what happens. Oh, this plant is probably mad as hell. I'm gonna put some more just to douse this rock wool in it. Oh, this is brutal. And it's spilling. And that's fine. All right, and we're going to see what happens with this after I clean up all this. A few months have passed under a lit tent for 18 hours. And yes, a lot of watering. And I got these beauties. All in all, I was pretty happy about this plant. It didn't treat me wrong. It didn't give me any surprises. I just liked that it was easy. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, as I will be bringing you more farmer content. And as always, I grow, you grow, we grow together.